Hello everyone, and welcome back to Bluegrass Dreams and Seams. This video is going to be about the Winter Wooley Retreat and the embroidery class that I took this week. So Winter Wooley was last weekend in Nashville, Indiana, and it's held at the Brown County Inn. And Nashville, Indiana is just a really quaint, touristy town. I would say more touristy in the summer months than in, well, actually one guy told us it's more in the fall. That's when they get their big surge of people that come in, is in the fall for all the leaf changing and that sort of thing. It's apparently very, very pretty around there during that time. And it's also probably really pretty in the spring because I would think a lot of things would be in bloom. Okay, so Winter Wooley Retreat. If you're a spinner, a knitter, a crocheter, and I would say even a weaver, you would be somebody that would be interested in coming to this retreat. Paige is very energetic. She's young. She's, she has other people to help plan the event. So she's not alone in it. She can run ideas past them. She asks for ideas from the us as well on the feedback sheet. So you get there, and of course we register for our room, go to our room, get unloaded. Then I headed downstairs to pick up my bag because it's available by 4 o'clock or 4:30, somewhere in there. And the event doesn't actually start until after dinner. So here's the bag we received this year, and it's got the logo for Winter Wooley on it. It's got this nice front pocket. Our name tag was this little wooden with a sheep on it. I just love that. And so the Winter Wooley Retreat, retreaty yourself. Hashtag retreaty yourself. So on Friday, we knitted for a little while. Then right after the people who paid for catered meals ate, I'd gone to eat with my husband. We did our craft project, and this year it was this little sun catcher. So like this is your little page here, and it's cut knitting needles. They've been cut into various sizes, some wire, a hook, and also some crystal that she salvages from chandeliers. Now the old knitting needles, of course, are also salvaged. So it's Burr Oak Studio, and you also have a page like this. And so there is my little sun catcher. Really, really cute. Loved it. So that's what we did on Friday. We got other things in our bag, of course. Most of your pattern directions, your schedule, this blue sheet is a schedule. This is for the sweater fitting class that I went to, little booklet. And of course my pillow pattern is right there. I will take that out so you can see what this is. I like these little plastic envelopes. They're really nice. But I'm going to fold this because I don't know if Paige charges for this pattern. So that's a picture of the cabled pillow pattern that I'm working on. And inside there were a couple of small things that could get lost, like this little finishing needle to weave in ends is on this little cutout black sheep, which I bet anything she used a Cricut to cut that out because that's really nice. Then my cable needles that I was going to need for my project, that was in there. And I think this stitch marker tool was in there. The stitch markers can wrap and sit right there, and there's 2 stitch markers there. That was also in there. Then I had a yarn ball holder. This is the wristlet. I've taken it off because I'm sitting at my table working on this pillow, and it comes off easier without something dangled down. So that was in there. This is really nice. You can walk around, knit at the same time. So that was nice. Since I showed you that, I might as well show you the pillow. Here's how far I am with the pillow. It'll go on like a 12-inch pillow form. And at first I was going to try to change the pattern up, but I haven't cabled in years. and it took a while to get myself back into it, but I feel more confident about this. This was my recast on remake in Quiet Room. But now that I've got the pattern kind of in my head, I don't really refer to it that often. So I do have a second skein of yarn for that to finish, because that's going to get me about a little more than halfway, and then I'll need some of this one as well. That's a bulky yarn there. I'm knitting on a size 10 needle. Then she gives to you a DK weight yarn in a color that you've told her is one of your favorite. And I told her that I loved turquoise. That's a deep turquoise, but I do love it. So that is her hand-dyed yarn. They're to put on your needle so that your knitting doesn't fall off. That's just to show you how it won't go anywhere. And then you release the little spring in it. So we got 3 of those in a little tin. So here those are. I think they look like little skeletons. I mean, don't you think they look like little skeletons? Just thought that was funny. Let's see, some Popper goodie bag. And I thought it was very, very nice. Classes start on Saturday. So Saturday morning, I went to my sweater tips class, I'm going to call it. Sweater sizing class is what it was. How to size a sweater better for you. Now that I've gone through something like that, I think I can get it better. My cardigan, I feel like, fit me better up here. It's not like I was this shoulder. The cardigans always want to fall off. It's just too big. And so I need to knit that smaller. And Paige kind of verified that you could change. Like if you're a full busted person, you could do short rows in the front to help give you a little more fabric in the front for a full bust, which made sense to me as well. You do short rows in the back because you want the neck to come up a little higher, and because you're longer, and plus you've got the shoulder here that you need to accommodate for. And so she said, you know, if you're more narrow here but wider here, you would, of course, add stitches in to help get a better fit. But she was trying to help us determine what our stitch count is. You know, what gauge are you knitting at? I went to the yarn shop only for one reason. Someone had this little tree pattern like this one right here, and I wanted it. So I went in town, purchased that little pattern, and I got yarn to start some trees. Now I have other yarn, other greens. I have some white. That's this same weight, so I'll be fine. But I wanted to get one of these deep greens for the trees. Now, on the way up, of course, I needed to start my husband's birthday present. One of the things that's going to be in it is his new socks. So I have this one finished, and I started casting on the minute we left the driveway. By the time we got up there, I was about halfway down the top part of the sock. By the end of Saturday night, I was around here. I think Saturday evening, I did work the heel stitches, did the turn, and then on the way home Sunday, I worked the whole gusset and part of the foot. I think I got about halfway through this green right here, and the rest of this has been knitted from here to here. Has been knitted since I've been home. So I did the Ketchners on the toe yesterday afternoon. So that is the retreat. Like I said, the hotel, Brown County Inn, very quaint, beautiful. I love the rusticness of that. The rooms are clean. If you needed to take anything with you, there are some rooms with refrigerators we found out. Like if you have insulin that's got to stay refrigerated, you can get a room that does have those tiny refrigerators in it. Nothing big. Most rooms come without anything. You don't have a microwave. You've got a little coffee pot, and you do have tea and coffee to use out of that. But other than that, that's it. That's what's in your room. Hair dryer, they supply that. They supply your shampoo, you know, little samples. Very clean, very, very clean. I was really impressed. I love the balcony. I would like to enjoy that balcony, but it was just too cold and rainy, the drizzly rain. But I did take a couple of pictures. Love the dining room area. There was a little bit of stained glass, antique art, the exposed rafters. Just, again, everything's super, super clean. I really, really liked the fact that everything was very, very clean, kept neat. Housekeeping staff, very, very pleasant to talk to. Everybody was just so, so, so nice. That's it, and now we're going to go to the embroidery class.
And you know,
That's gonna be pretty. I like this.